Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. It's like in Warlord, the stash. Hello, everyone. I've been waiting to make this video for a while now. I feel it is time. There's been some calls for it, and, I'm a man of the people, right? So, this video is going to be one of the few times where I explicitly ask for you all to try and listen to the whole thing. And more importantly, even if you don't listen to the whole thing, comment down below how you feel about the situation that's being referenced. Because the plan is, after this video is posted, I will wait a couple days, look at the comments, do a video on the comments, and then submit both of those to Gala through various avenues, in hopes that we can invoke some positive change, and more importantly, for you, the community, to feel like your voice is actually being heard and not just being silenced in the Discord. Because as we all know, Gala has a very strict policy when it comes to things being said in their Discord. So, without further ado, let us go in. This is what I'm fighting right now. I've got weather on the way, so I'm trying to hurry and keep this video as short as possible so I can get it uploaded, but I also don't want to miss anything. So I apologize if I have a little bit of post-haste going on. So, weeks ago, Town Power was announced. Town Power being the new version of Gala Power Level, at least specifically for Town Star. Now, I was one of the most verbal ones about it because the original plan, and apparently the still plan, is to remove Town Coin from Gala Power Level. For those of you that don't know, Gala Power Level is the number of NFTs you're allowed to earn on when doing your daily quest in Townstar. So in my top right hand corner, I didn't want to do that, top left hand corner, I have a 12 by my name because I'm Gala Power Level 12. And when I go to click on my earnings, this number is reflective of the amount of NFTs that I have placed and can earn on. Now, I have less than 12 NFTs placed, but I still get to earn on all of them. Now, the majority, if not all of the players that have a a Gala Power level higher than 1 or 2 are holding Town Coin inside their inventory or treasure chest to achieve that level. And the reason being, when Town was announced, it was put into Gala Power level where it equals 2 times what the Gala you have equal. For instance, 1 Gala coin in your inventory or treasure chest equals 1 Gala Power level point. However, 1 town in your inventory or treasure chest equals 2 Gala Power level points. To get from 1 to level 1 to level 2, you need 5,000 points. So 5,000 Gala or 2,500 town. So you can see how, as things perpetually go, the more town you have, the higher your level will be and easier to keep raising your level. So for someone like me who has mostly town and barely any Gala, the idea of them removing town from Gala Power level means I won't be able to earn on anything but maybe 1, maybe 2 of my NFTs. More importantly, I'm going to circle back to this again. If town no longer affects my Gala Power level, then why do I have it? If I need to be able to continue earning on all the NFTs that I have, I would have to take all my town and convert it to Gala. And in doing that, I'm not a tokenomics guy. I'm not an economics major, but you're removing any demand for the coin, so everyone's going to sell it or trade it or swap it, and then the coin's going to have no value. Which for me is frustrating because my plan is to help people around the world, especially those in third world countries, earn a living playing video games particularly starting with Townstar. And to do that, I want to be able to rent NFTs to people, and their earnings will be enough for them to sustain their weekly or monthly income. Can't do that if town is worthless. Can't do that if them earning 3 town coin a day goes from being $1 to a quarter of a cent. You know, that doesn't. I mean, that still doesn't help. So, jumping ahead, let's go into the Town Power announcement. So that is right here. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, that's Gala's price dropping terribly low, and then kind of coming back up when we had the Snoop, and still it's kind of just good. And what's this? Oh, this is town coin's price. Yeah, the town price. Yeah. Remember when they stopped the tournaments, and then the town price just kept falling and falling and falling and falling. We're hitting all-time lows now. Yeah. I wonder why. I can't imagine why that would be happening. Again, I'm not an economics major or a tokenomics guy, but you remove the tournament, town falls. You remove the function of town from Gala Power Level, or announce that you're going to. Why would it? Yeah. So. Anyway, Town Power update. Can you feel the power, Town Stars? People that write these are so out of touch. I don't know who writes these articles, but they're out of touch. They need me to write the articles. Just come out and say, look, this is it. Shut up. This is how it is. Recently introduced the concept of town power to the community, and we want to take some time to discuss what we're planning after gathering. Let me just make this a little bigger for you guys. Okay. The community has been heard loud and clear. Clearly not, because you're still doing the same thing. And so we will be slowing things down and taking a more gradual approach to introducing the changes we had previously planned. I.e., they're still doing what they want to do, but they're doing it over a slower amount of time, so it's not as bad. But you're still doing the same thing. You're still removing town value. Anyway. We want a long-term healthy economy, prepare for town next level, whatever. The last thing we want is people to feel left out. The initial proposal, as well as the revision of the Gala Power formula, clearly a few people. No, it left everybody behind. It wasn't just a few people. It was everybody. Anybody that's been holding town in their account, which is what they specifically were told to do, that was the whole purpose of holding town, was so that you could keep your Gala Power level high. That's everybody. That's not just a few people. That's everyone. That pissed me off when I read that. I'm like, that's bullshit. That's everybody. And I'm sorry for cursing, but there's a reason why I haven't made this video yet. Okay. To address this, we're instead introducing the changes gradually, not rushing any changes to economic systems, to help us maintain the agility to adapt to what we learn along the way and taking community feedback throughout the whole process. They should be taking the community feedback right now. That's what they should be doing. Okay. They're not making adjustments just yet, but they're going to be. Town Power will be introduced soon. Keep you updated on the exact timing. Each day, your Town Power will be based on a snapshot of your total town in both your treasure chest and Ethereum inventory from the previous day. So it's the previous days will affect the next thing. Cool, whatever. As we discussed previously, Town Power will determine your maximum town earnings from the Daily Star Challenge. Your Gala Power level will still indicate how many of your placed NFTs are eligible for earnings. So if I've got to take all my town out to keep my Gala Power level up so I can place as many NFTs as I need to, I'm going to stop to have town. And if I were to try and convert town to Gala right now, guess what? Look at the price difference. 7 cents to 22 cents. So you're losing a 3-to-1 ratio right there. Here's a Town Power calculator. So we will be not be making adjustments to Gala Power level formula at this time, but we'll begin implementing Town Power. As we previously discussed, Town Power determine your maximum town earnings from Daily Star Challenge. Your Gala Power level will still indicate how many of your placed NFTs. Use the Town Power calculator to see how much town you need to hold initially in your inventory to earn. Okay, so right now I'm earning, we'll just call it 161 town, and I've got how many NFTs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me count it. Let me actually count it, guys. Sorry. I should know this number off the top of my head, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10. Okay, so let's come in here and put 10 in here. 10 NFTs to place. Calculate town power. So I need at least 1,259 town in my account to be Gala Power. Well, I know I need to be Gala Power level 10. I'm aware of that. It doesn't tell me how I'm going to be able to do that. It's just this calculator does nothing, by the way. It does nothing. It does nothing. Let's say I was earning 1,600 a day. What would it do? So, see, if I wanted to earn 1,600 town a day, I'd have to have 50,000 town in my inventory. Whatever, man. Whatever. Again, I'm not a tokenomics guy. I'm not an economics guy. If you can understand why they're doing this, or you can explain it to me, I will be glad to rescind this video and change my mind, you know. But it doesn't make much sense in my opinion. The power shift. They got me hot, man. They got me hot. After the initial introduction of town power, we plan to implement further changes roughly 3 months in the future. So they're going to bring in town power, and then in 90 days, they're going to begin to take town away from Gala Power. It's incredibly important as more games enter the Gala Games ecosystem that each has an economy that can stand on its own. Yeah. I hope they have an economy that can stand on their own, but you're not doing a great job of showing you can do that. I mean, you're killing Townstar right now. Now, I'm not... again, the weekly, I'm okay with it not being back because it's not... The server's clearly not ready. Now, should it have taken this long? Absolutely not. We should have been back within a month. And we're looking at 3 months now. Which goes back to my main point is after Galaverse, they forgot about Townstar. They just abandoned Townstar. And it's evident if you look at the price of Townstar. They've abandoned it since Galaverse, and they haven't looked back. They'll sell you NFTs, and they'll sell you skin packs, but they won't fix the damn game. And that's frustrating for me as someone who loves the game and enjoys playing it and enjoys explaining to people how to play it and bringing more people into the ecosystem. But without play to earn, there's nothing to do right now because there's no weekly. At least with the weekly, there was a competition. You could earn, you could win Gala. Like there was a reason to really play Townstar. Now, if you don't have an NFT, there's no point in playing Townstar. And we can't rent NFTs right now because Gala Chain's not up. So that's great and all that they want to have an economy that can stand on its own, but they're not proving to us, the community, that they can actually do it. Roughly 9 days after the introduction of Town Power, we will be making alterations to the Gala Power formula. We plan to implement gradual changes to reduce Town's importance in the calculation of Gala Power. This is the primary reason why we preemptively address the Gala required for each power level, paying particular attention to lowering the requirements for the lower levels. So they are talking about bringing down how much Gala Power level points you need for each Gala Power level, which is fine. But if I'm Gala Power level 12... that means that they'd have to make. I know I don't have enough town. I don't have enough. I have 1,500 Gala right now, and there's no way they're lowering the requirement 1,500 Gala to be enough for a Gala Power level 11 or 12, which again points to me having to take my town and convert it to Gala to keep my Gala Power level up. How does that help town? How does that help Townstar? How does that help Towncoin? So the change is planned to take place over the course of 3 months. So 3 months from now, they're going to start reducing it, and then over 3 months. That's what it's. I could be reading this wrong, but I feel like I'm reading it right. After they introduce Town Power, roughly 9 days after, they'll begin reducing the town's Gala Power level impact over another 90 days. The change is 3 months. With the amount of town has on Gala Power level reducing from daily from 2 times all the way down to 0 times on the 90th day. At that point, town will have no input. So essentially, if I'm reading this right, there's 180 days from now, or 180 days from when they implement Town Power, town will have no input. And again, that's a long time if I'm reading this right. If it's just 90 days, that's a whole lot less time. Either way, they're still not giving us a reason to keep town in our inventory, which means no one's going to keep it, which means everyone's going to get rid of it, which means the town's going to go to 0. These changes will be gradual, but eventually will leave both power calculations as entirely separate formulas with different functions. More powerful future, a full implementation of town power will result in a more sustainable economy under the hood of Townstar. Yeah, that's great, but you're not. This is hopes, dreams, and wishes, right? And they say, put wish in one hand and poop in the other, and see which one fills up first, right? These tweaks should accessing play to earn much easier for the vast majority of players. It's not going to be because the cost of entry is too high for the 85% of people that want to play Townstar or join in the Gala ecosystem. That's where rental comes in. That's where Gala Chain comes in. Then you can actually make it affordable because I can rent out an NFT to someone that can't afford to buy one. Right now, it's just too damn expensive. Most people don't have the money. And I know you can look at me and say, oh, well, like you have always... Almost all of my NFTs were given to me. And I've been so blessed and fortunate to that. I mean, if I didn't have the money for those. Like, and I represent the average person. I don't have the money to buy any of these NFTs. Like, most town stars will find it easier to place more NFTs and access higher levels on a new system, and it will be far less daunting for new players to try town star play to earn. No, they won't, because it's still, you're not changing how much it costs. That's the point. The barrier to entry is still too high. The town community will have a head start to learn the new system and establish a power strategy that works for them. It's just so disconnected, man, from what we all want as a community. As more and more titles in the Gala Games ecosystem, the full implementation of Townstar also ensures the Townstar's economy stays distinct and anchored to actual players of the game. Yeah, that's great. The Gala Power will apply to all games on the platform. Town Power is a unique formula to Townstar itself. That means players are able to utilize the Gala Power to place NFTs while playing other games on the platform, but Town Power won't unlock earning potential anywhere but here in Townstar. Yeah, well, that's fine. That makes perfect sense. That has nothing to do with taking Town Coin out of the Gala Power level. Likewise, someone who plays another title in the Gala Games ecosystem can't just hop over to Townstar and earn massive rewards that are actually existing in Townstar's distinct economy. Why are you removing Town from Gala Power level? If nothing else, all of the coins that you are going to have from all the different games should go into Gala Power level. Maybe not 2 times, yeah, but maybe half. There still should be a reason to have Town or the Materium, right? Like, it should affect your Gala Power level. If you're holding coins under the Gala umbrella, you should be rewarded by that. Your Gala Power level should reflect that. Right? Wouldn't you think that? Wouldn't that make sense? We want people to enjoy and engage with Townstar, which is why it's so important that we optimize Townstar play to earn for players who are more passionate about the gaming community, which they're not doing. With both power ratings, we can strike a balance. Don't believe that they're doing that. To maximize earnings at the highest levels here, though, players will actually need to engage with and be part of Townstar economy by building town power. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. No one's going to be earning town because they're going to need 4 million Gala to be the same power level they're at now. This isn't the last you'll hear of us. Season 2 is approaching. All right. I'm done with that. Do you guys want to read this link? I'll put the link below. Just look at the graph, right? Just look at the graph. I mean, you see how Gala's had some ups and downs, right? Do you see ups and downs in town? No. There's a little blip right here at the same time. No, it was actually after that. That blip was after Gala spiked. That was in February. Yeah, that was that blip. But I mean, do you see this? I mean, look at the two difference in the graphs. You know? I don't know, man. So, I don't know. I went on a rant about town power. I want this video to be more about that, or more than that, rather. I want you guys to comment whatever it is you're thinking about the ecosystem, whether you like their direction, you don't like their direction, whatever you want. I'm not going to comment on anybody's comment. I'm just gonna let them all go. Please keep it, no. Don't attack anybody. Curse if you want, but usually arguments that curse aren't received as well as those that do, or don't rather. So try not to curse. Curse if you must. Just don't attack anybody. Don't attack anybody in the comments. Feel free to comment on each other's comments, but just keep it friendly amongst us and friendly towards the people that work at Gala. You can be angry at the Gala Games company and their mechanisms, but don't attack anybody, because that, as soon as you do that, we lose any footing and ground that we have. Okay? So, as far as I'm concerned, they've abandoned Town Star since Galaverse. That's how I feel. And I don't know what the rectifying. I don't know how we fix that. Right? I don't know how we fix that. I mean, I do know how we fix that. I just don't know if they're gonna fix it. Right? We need the weekly back. Obviously, we know that. But I don't want the weekly to come back if it's gonna suck. I want the weekly to come back and there's gonna be issues. I want it to come back and be right. We need to reinvigorate the player base, but more importantly, nonstop people are like, look at Town's price, look at Town's price, look at Town's price, look at Town's price. Like, that matters to the majority of people. It doesn't matter to me so much because I'm just focused on playing Town Star and making videos for you guys. But I'm the oddball here. I realize that. Most of you care about the town price. And I do care to a certain extent. I don't focus on it, right? So, please, down below, please, I want you to voice your opinion. I'm not going to delete any comments. If for some reason your comment gets deleted because maybe you posted a link or something, let me know, and I'll see if I can revive it or just get you to repost it. I'm not going to touch the comment section. I'm going to give you guys a couple days. Feel free to share it, get other people to comment. I want to get as many voices as we can in the comment section of this video so that we can, again, I'm going to go over it in a couple days, make a video looking at them, see if I agree, disagree, and then we'll submit both of those up the chain to Gala. So that's my hope. I hope you'll indulge me this one time where I ask you guys to actually comment, So the link for my Discord's down below if you guys want to join that. I got a Patreon too as well if you'd like to support me. I want nothing but the best for Gala Games. I love Town Star. I would love to keep playing Town Star forever. I want this thing to succeed. And I do not feel like this Town Power update is the ticket. And more importantly, I feel like they just continue to do things that the community doesn't want. So, please express your opinions freely, politely. And we'll hope for the best, right? But I love you. Thank you for watching this. If you made it all the way here, thank you. If you didn't, again, it's okay. I understand. This was a long boy, all right? I get it, okay? I am Lycan Warlord, the Stash. I love you all. Thank you. Take care. I'm going to go ride out this storm now. Oh, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. I wanted to shout out my Patreons. My patrons from Patreon. My patrons from Patreon. Thank you very much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. This is my first in video. So we're going to use this from now on. I'll get it better. Maybe eventually if we got more, I'll scroll or something. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But thank you all. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you all. The link for Patreon's below. Also, any way you guys feel like supporting me, I really appreciate it. Thank you. This is going to help me keep making content that hopefully you guys enjoy. So thank you. I love you.